Well, good morning. This is Dr. Friedrichs, and I am owner of WellConsulted and a Wisconsin Spinal Rehab Center, and another business called ChiroNut, all about providing health and wellness to individuals in our community in a vast way of natural, holistic approaches. And I want to start this YouTube channel with some health tips and some ideas for discussion, and hopefully evolve into some Zoom conference calls to discuss things that we discuss on this channel. And we're going to call it kind of bust the bubble, which means you need to bust out of your bubble of just sitting around and not being healthy. You know, with all this talk of coronavirus and how it's affected globally, the world, of course, I have my own opinions and suggestions on it. Some may agree with, some disagree with, which is great. We all have those disagreements and or areas for debate. But this is going to focus on more what can we do to help you get healthy and avoid having to worry about a virus down the road. Because, coronavirus, yeah, it's terrible. It's very terrible. It's not anything to laugh about by any means. But there will be another virus, and there will be another one. And so the goal is, how to get healthy so your body is able to withstand the onslaught of viruses that do that you come in contact with. That's just the reality of life. There's viruses all over us all the time, and 99% of the time we fight them off. But if we are not healthy in a multitude of ways, then we are unable to withstand that challenge that a virus presents our body. So bust out of the bubble to a lifetime of wellness, essentially, is what this is about. Breaking out of your current activities. For some of you, maybe many of you are doing many of these things already. This is more of a layman's approach to discussing this and bringing this to the forefront of discussion so we can help everybody get healthy in a multitude of ways. I think the coronavirus has been an eye-opener for many people, a wake-up call to realize that there are many things that we are doing that maybe are not contributing to our health, and that there are many things that we are doing that are contributing to our health that we need to maybe focus on more and help those learn about the things that we can do to help improve their health or our health together as one. So, coronavirus has been a global problem. It still is. It will be forever, as well as most viruses do cross the global spectrum these days because of how close-knit globally society is these days. So how to avoid, but not just avoid viruses. How do we thrive in an environment where there are viruses surrounding us? Well, we're going to touch base with that as we move forward with other videos, but that's the goal, is how to thrive in an environment where many people are not doing well, but there are many people that are doing very well. And 99% of the people are doing very well, but there's a fear factor that has been created that causes destruction of not just the economy, but fear also can develop into chronic stress and other sorts of health conditions as a result of fear. And if you are strong and healthy and are doing all the right things that we will touch base on in more videos to come, I believe that you'll be able to fight off nearly everything. Our body is designed to age gracefully if we treat it appropriately. And that doesn't come from treating your body inappropriately. We definitely, if we do that, then you're setting yourselves up to be weak. And when a virus comes around, it typically will attack the weak body. Not the weak soul, but the weak body can be attacked by viruses or any other condition. So, things that we want to do to help our body thrive. Well, we want to eat the right things, and we're gonna have major discussions on what to eat, what not to eat, what to stay away from, how to shop. I'll have guests on here to help us learn from that. How to think well, how to think correctly and think positive thoughts so we aren't creating negativity within our body, which has been proven to decrease our immune system. So negative thoughts are not good. So we want to teach people how to think properly, how to think healthy, how to eat healthy, how to exercise. We'll have certain guests on here to talk about exercise and the appropriate simple things that you can do just to improve your overall health, but without overdoing it. I mean, simple things such as getting outside for a walk when the sun shines out, or even when the sun's not out, of course. But when the sun's out, that's even better for you. You don't have to get crazy and run a marathon or train for a marathon or run sprints. We just need to get outside and enjoy the fresh air that God has presented us with and get in nature. So having positive relationships is another one too. If you are hanging around with people that are negative or talking down about you or not encouraging you, that is by no means really helping you, in my opinion. So we want to encourage people to surround themselves with positive, healthy relationships. Avoid fear. Walk every day if you can. So really, it's exercise, it's eating properly, it's having positive relationships, it's having faith, it's having energy, which you get from all those other things, and many other things that we will discuss to help encourage people, the layperson, just to understand the value of supporting your body appropriately and how that will help you thrive in an environment where there is a lot of sickness. And there's a lot of sickness with people that are not taking care of themselves properly. And our business, WellConsulted, helps people do that. So we want to try to just encourage you with these videos that we'll be presenting or that I'll be presenting over the next, just moving forward, to help you just learn about simple ways to improve your health so you can be strong enough and avoid the fear to fight off a virus or to fight off any sickness. And there's many things that you can do that are so simple, and hopefully everybody's doing them already. But we will encourage you to do some things that hopefully you haven't thought about. And if you keep them in the forefront of your mind, then the next time a big sickness comes around, you will be able to withstand it and not be fearful and locked in your house, which is the last thing we want, because we need to have fresh air and oxygen and sunlight. All those things are very important that by being quarantined in a house, it's very difficult to get. So we want to make sure that we're thriving as best that we can. It's busting out of our bubble to create and maintain a life of health and wellness. All right, we'll talk more about this soon. I'll put together another video detailing some of these things we just talked about, so you can have a better understanding of it, and let's open up for questions for sure. Have an awesome day. We will be talking soon.